Well, hello there folks, and welcome back to The Whisky Friend with me, Alan. Here we are again. It's another new week, it's another new month, it's another new whisky. You're pleased to know, guys, I'm back on the Scotch. I'm finished with the American stuff for now. I've really had a fantastic month, and big thanks to all the guys who sent me the whiskies and the samples to try. Thoroughly enjoyed it, folks. Now we're going to, periodically, guys, I'm going to start dropping in a little bourbon review here now and then, a little rye review now. So, but at the minute, I'm back on the Scotch for now. I've reviewed this one about 2 years ago, folks, when I was first started out on YouTube. I did the Clynelish 14. I did do a wee bit more on the history of the distillery and a wee bit more about Clynelish and Brewer and all that kind of fantastic distillery, guys. If you want to go and check out on it, that video might be worth popping out. I'll drop a link up above for that one if you want to check it out. So it's been a couple of years since I've been on it. I managed to pick up a bargain bottle online at the minute, so I got it 33. It's normally retails at about 40 to 45 pounds. I picked it up at 33, so I picked up a couple of these. So I've spent the last weekend with it, getting ready for this, getting to know it again, and be able to share it with you. So without any further ado, it's going to be another quick one, guys. I'm just going to dive in, going to nose it, taste it, score it, and share my thoughts with you. So that's pretty much for that one. I've had it covered up for the last hour, guys. Whisky Friend coin number 10 on this one, as usual. If you want to get a hold of some coins, I'll pop a link into the description down below, and you can purchase some coins there, guys. So let's dive into this one. Clynelish 14, 46% ABV. Diageo, fantastic. Props to Diageo for putting this out at 46%. What a beautiful nose. The first thing that hit me straight away when I went back to this, guys, is how nice the nose was. It's such a fresh nose, floral, but it has that little bit of maritime in there, that little bit of coastal, maybe some brine, but it's such a fruity nose. There's lots of tropical fruits. There's maybe some green apple, picking up a little bit of, there's definitely some melon, definitely some mango, some apricot, all those fruity notes there. There's a little bit of citrus kicking around in there somewhere, but I'll come back to the citrus. But it's so floral and it's so fragrant. It's almost like it's like one of those air fresheners that you have, or maybe a little bowl of potpourri that you have kicking around. It's such a floral, fragrant. And in amongst that, there's a real nice malted barley note as well. So there's a little bit of cereal kicking around, but there's so much fruit. But it's such a real nice, fruity, fresh, engaging nose. Could spend some time with this, folks. But let's dive in and let's taste it on the palate. So, slanch, down the hatch. Oh, I'm enjoying this one. On the palate, folks, it's a little bit dry on arrival. Little hint of spice in there, a little bit of dryness. But it's so oily, it's so waxy. It's mouth coating, it covers the whole palate, it gets in everywhere. But it's not very long before the fruit kicks in. It becomes very mouth watering. It's absolutely fantastic. That melon's definitely there, the mango's there, the apples are there, the apricots are there. So it's pretty much mirroring the nose at the minute. But it's wonderfully complex. It's wonderfully balanced. Beautifully balanced, because there's a beautiful integration. I'm picking up a little bit of saltiness now. That little bit of brains there. Big honey. Big, it's a bit of orange. I think it's a bit of orange citrus. Big honey note, mixed with that honey, that thick honey, sticky honey. It's got a little bit, it's like a marmalade. Beautifully. Definitely some spice there, maybe some sage, maybe definitely some ginger. Got a little bit peppery almost. There's a little bit of smoke in there as well. So, a little bit of smoke right in the background. It's very faint. And that malted barley, that malted cereal note is still there as well. So this pretty much mirrors the nose on the palate, but it's beautifully integrated. It's wonderfully put together. It's such a complex whiskey. At £33, guys, it's an absolute no-brainer for this one. So I had to pick up a couple of bottles of it. I know it had been a while since I tried it. Wow. Such balance, such complexity. So nice, so fruity, so floral. The nose is wonderful. The palate, when you go through the nose, you think what a beautiful nose, but the palate matches up equally as well, so it carries on through. It's a beautiful nose, it's a beautiful palate. But let's see how the finish is. So down the hatch, folks, for the finish. Oh, it's so nice. The finish is long, spicy. That's gingers there, maybe even border on a little bit peppery now. A little bit of salt in there as well. So salt and pepper maybe. The honey's massive, big honey note on the finish. There's even a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of toffee coming in there on the finish. And the smoke's there. So it's a little bit drying on the finish as well, but it's such a wonderful, wonderful whiskey. What would we score this one? I've got no hesitation whatsoever, guys. This is a definite no-brainer. 92 out of 100. Didn't score it last time I did it, so I wasn't scoring whiskies then, but this is definitely a 92. I think I'm enjoying it a little bit better this time round than I did last time. So I'm going to be looking out for any more bargains on this. Yeah, that's it. What a wonderful whiskey, guys. Big props to Diageo. 46% ABV. 14-year-old age statement. Absolutely fantastic, and it's readily available. Let me know what you think, guys. Have you tried the Clynelish 14? If you haven't, why not? Please let me know down below why you haven't tried it. If you have tried it, let me know what you think about it. If you tried any other Clynelishes, I hear there's some fantastic Clynelish bottles out there. Just drop them into the comments, folks. And as always, I'm Alan. I'm the Whiskey Friend. Until the next one, as always, the pleasure is in the sharing, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Cheers now. Bye-bye.